everyone, welcome to today's segment where we're gonna discuss issues that men face but rarely discuss. I'll be your host, Angeline, with my colleague
Hezron Kibai.
Oh, Hezron, yes. When was the last time you cried?
Yesterday night.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was cutting onions.
Oh. Anyway, we were in Kabarak University where we had the opportunity to interview various men in school about their mental health states.
And here's what they had to say.
Well, that's a bit tough, but I think it's back in 2022. We had a bit of family issues, but then it was later resolved.
2 hours ago. I have a lot going on. Academics, stress.
The last time I cried, I really can't remember actually. It's been long.
A few months ago, I lost someone close to me.
I think because of our upbringing, most of the time they expect the man to be the one who's supposed to take care of everything. So you're supposed to show up as a strong figure. And if you cry, it kind of like makes you look weak.
I think it's the fear of judgment. The image you portray to the public or to other people compared to how you have been nurtured in our African sense is not, I don't think it adds up to what our mental health really needs.
Difficult because the society hasn't made it as easy for a man to open up as a woman would, because normally we are being relied on as the pillars of strength. If you see a pillar of strength crying, what picture will it bring? So we shouldn't cry as.
Because you fear being judged, and you know in the society unaambiwa wewe ni mwanaume, like mbona natuambia, like imagine like I'm telling a girl like ati unajua niko na hii shida na hii shida, you know, like ni kama ataanza kujudge, you know, like in as much as even you can't tell your parents, you know, like you feel like watakujudge in a negative way.
I'll rate it as a strong 8.
I'd say 6 or a 7 because I haven't checked with someone professional.
5.
Maybe 4 for now.
Not really. I haven't tried it out, so unless I'm pushed to. But at the moment, my coping mechanism is mainly skating. I do activities, it might be biking or skating, to relieve the stress.
No, I wouldn't consider therapy, but I'd consider other methods like opening up to my close friends. Just close off for a while, then eventually I'll be able to open up to my friends. Yeah.
At this point, no. For me, I just take walks, connect with nature, and then you just try and clear your mind. You just watch a movie, but again, going to open up to someone, a counselor or something, it's so hard.
I normally write scripts about depression and stuff. I have like 10-15 scripts depending on how I'm feeling.
Hey, you men are going through it. Mnakapitia uko outside.
Yeah. So Angie, do you think like the media is doing enough to cover the men's mental health issues?
In my opinion, I think no.
Why?
I feel like the media is doing more harm than good. Like for instance, so you know the story of everyone knows the story of the late Kimani Mbogo. Yes. What did the social media, through social media, people were trolling him. They were making fun of his situation. He was struggling mentally, but people thought maybe he doesn't have money. People started contributing money, but the situation there was about money, right?
Yeah, true.
The jokes made the situation worse, in my opinion. But I don't know.
Okay.
Can we really blame the media or the people?
Okay, I think the social media gives a platform to make sort of those jokes, which again acts as a disadvantage to men, such that the issues don't get the attention they need. People appear to brush them off, and in turn, this leads to raising suicide cases among men. So it's quite a problem. Social media.
So it's creating more harm than good so far.
Yeah.
So what do you think on the mainstream media? Like, do you think it's contributing positively or negatively?
Okay, I think mainstream media, in as much as in the air stories, they need to do more, because you'll find that mental health stories are only covered during a crisis, or when something has happened to a celebrity. That is when the stories are covered on air about this and this and that. And also, apart from that, I think they cover only the surface level segment of the mental health, especially men's.
Yeah, they don't go deep.
They don't go deeper. I think it's important that they sort of go deep into the causes and make them raise awareness to the citizens, such that it becomes a topic that is being discussed everywhere. Because you can as well attest to, like, media sort of creates public awareness and educates people.
Yeah.
So I think they should go deeper into it and avoid talking about the topic only during crisis.
And I also think, like, when these issues happen, maybe a man outside there was struggling mentally, and then after one week, during the period, they'll talk about it. It will be everywhere. It will be the topic. In the morning they're talking about this, in the afternoon they're talking about this, like the same topic. But after 1 week, what happens?
The story is forgotten.
Exactly. So I feel like the mainstream media should not just talk about these things only during crisis. They should, like,
Yeah, they should cover more of these topics and even come up with programs on mental health. And also, I think, like, journalists should also be trained on how to report well on mental health, such that there's no stigma around reporting, and also to ensure that there's factual reporting around mental health. That's quite important.
True.
So you can imagine the pressure, like, a man has to go through, the societal expectations, and then they don't have a place to open up. Like, it really creates a lot of pressure among men.
Damn, I knew you men are really drowning in silence.
Yeah, sure. And I think it's attributed mostly due to social norms. Like, men are told not to open up, like, mwanaume kujikaza, you're not allowed to shed tears because
not allowed to cry.
Yeah, you're seen as weak. So I think these social norms are also working against men, because they are not allowed to express themselves because of fear of judgment from the society. Society judges them, and it makes it even harder for them to open up and even talk about issues they're struggling with, including financial struggles, empowerment opportunities. So I think it's really an issue that needs immediate intervention. So it's important that the media comes and intervenes in this issue. For instance, social media should be used as spaces for conversation around mental health, especially when it comes to men, and also offering support. The mainstream media also needs to come up with educational content and programs so that they can do away with these social norms that happen to make men not to be vulnerable or be authentic and be open that they face challenges, especially mental health issues.
Yeah, guys, and to men listening out there, we want to tell you that it's okay to cry. It's okay not to be okay. You can go to a therapist as a man. Therapy is not only for ladies. You can seek help before it gets too late. Thank you guys for listening. And you found this conversation educative. Make sure you share it, and let's create awareness on this topic.
As well, let's interact on our socials and tell us what you think.
That's all. Bye from us.
Bye.